Here is Radio Goo Goo, Radio Gaga. You about sick of hearing the drums beat for Syria and Iran yet? That's all we fucking hear over more. Oh, Afghanistan and Iraq are fucking winding down. The new fucking enemy is Syria and Iraq. Fucking you about fucking sick of it? Fuck, who are we? Fuck the new colonialism? Fuck, have we turned into fucking England? We're everything we fought fucking against. Fucking George. Here we go, the return of fucking 1771, everything we fought against. A military fake radical, fucking religious fucking complex, a police fucking state who you're born into a class of. Here we are. But anyway, my video I want to talk about, you didn't think you'd ever see me in my favorite spot doing another video. And the reason this is my favorite spot, not because this beautiful pond, the incredible mighty Wasatch in the background, and Ben Lomond, is because it's secluded and you don't have to hear cars. Look, this society over the last 30 years is all we got. Cars, cars, cars. You can't go anywhere. Fucking talk about background fucking noise. Everywhere you go, that's all you see. You're just blurred with cars. Like my daughter lives in Southern California. Oh, it's so beautiful here in San Diego, Dad. And I'm like, yeah, all I see is cars. You go to Boston, all you see is cars. You go to fucking Manhattan, cars, 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 cars. Everywhere. Timbuktu, fucking Wyoming, cars. Look, I want to talk about my cancer and the healthcare system in Fukushima. Look, number one, Fukushima is going to reopen. Fukushima is going to reopen, and it's just like they fucking watered it down and nothing happened. Nothing happened, right? Because they live in this obedient society in Japan, and that's the way it is. Well, I guess that's what we've turned into here. It used to always be America to protest, America to question, America to say you're wrong, but not anymore. We protest now, you get beat down in the fucking street like a fucking piece of fucking dirt because we're not America anymore. Fucking, I don't know what we're a police state anymore. Fuck, that's who we are. Look, when it comes to Fukushima, I'm talking about my cancer. Look, as I started screaming, ranting, and raving about nuclear pollution, which I've been involved in that heavily, as here I am, almost dead, in critical condition, my room outlooking over the University of Utah, as I quote Richard Miller's Under the Clouds, as I quote Leonard Bird's beautiful book he wrote, Folding Paper Cranes, as I quote every study that's ever been done, every study that's ever been on nuclear fallout, radiation, plutonium, cesium, all the freaking chemicals that are accumulating. And all the studies show that it builds up and causes fucking cancer. When it comes to Fukushima, they're replugging these things and rebuild. They still haven't domed fucking Chernobyl, which they said they were going to how many years ago. They fucking, I mean, it's about fucking money. The World Health Organization, the fucking world fucking, I don't know what we have going on, the fucking world whatever. But the media, you know, we know what they are. The fucking corporate media is, we have state-run television. It's obvious that we have state-run television. The state is not the government. The state is the corporate elites who run this fucking country, who've smashed us down. When I got sick and I got my acute fucking leukemia, number one, I was full of answers. I have tumors. I couldn't get any answers. Look, I kept going to the emergency room. This is no bullshit. This is how fucked up our healthcare is in this fucking country. I seen at least 15 doctors, at least 15. I had lost 35 pounds. I had freaking CAT scans showing bowel thickening, lower bowel thickening, and tumors. Not one doctor restricted my diet. I had lost 35 pounds. I was in so much fucking pain, and I'm a tough guy. I mean, I was on the verge of fucking death. No bullshit, 15 doctors. They had it dead wrong, dead wrong. They're ready to operate on me, swear to God, ready to operate on me. If they'd operated, I'd been dead. Until an old oncologist, who thank God I have the right last name in this freaking town because of some friends of his, some old doctors and anything, you know, so they got serious about it, started digging it. The pathologist had it wrong. Freaking all the doctors, I was told that I had carcinoid cancer, which was live after they did the pathology, which basically you're gonna die. You know, it's a 1 in a million shot. Leukemia can form in cells. Leukemia does not always just form in the blood. It can form in tumors. It does quite often, as a matter of fact. It's called de novo or OS, and these doctors misdiagnose. And I'm lucky enough that I landed in one of the great leukemia centers of the world just by default. I'm lucky. I have this team of incredible oncologists, this team of incredible PAs that are working with me and save my, I have a long ways to go. Like I say, I'm in the 6th round of a heavyweight fight that doesn't end. It's not 15 rounds and they make a decision. This goes until someone can't get up. And this leukemia and this force, this man-made force, as we know factually, exposure to radiation, Exposure to chemicals have been caused leukemia. We know this. Every study that's ever done, this is factual. That is gilded in gold cat. That is a fact. These are, AML is a man-made cancer. It is a man-made cancer. And we know this. As I fight this, it's much bigger than me. You know, I'm in the ring with a freaking, I mean, I'm David versus Goliath in the ring. But, I have something on my side that that evil monster doesn't have. I have the power of the human mind. I have all you people out there that pray for me. I have an incredible team of doctors, an incredible team of nurses, incredible that are fighting for me to fucking live. And until one of us fucking goes down on the mat and can't get up, it's either gonna be me or it's gonna be fucking leukemia. One of them's gonna fucking give up sooner or later. But this is a long, evil fucking war battle that I'm in. My platelets have been slow recovering, but they're recovering. You know, my tumors have been ate up, but you know how that goes with leukemia. They like to, this thing just likes to fire right fucking back up. Stay with me. This is a man-made, and Fukushima, what a fucking joke. Japan is over there like, oh fuck, nothing happened, because they got a fucked up obedient society where their population just marches in line. You know, some people have tried to, well, what do we here in America? Look what we've done over the last fucking 15 fucking years. Just marched in line, marched us right out of school. This isn't America anymore. This country quit being America fucking 11 years ago when Bush stole the election. When he stole the election, when we become the country of liars and fucking thieves. And we got a 0% interest rate that's gonna go down below fucking zero now as they fucking obliterate us. I'm gonna put up another video on the finances right now. I wanna get these done before I go back in the hospital. Kevin Blanch.